Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I started out with a condenser mic. This one's a dynamic mic now. So it doesn't pick up as much. It picks up a lot, or it starts to pick up extra stuff when I'm talking, but for the most part, it doesn't. Like Santa Claus was driving around on a fire truck earlier with the sirens blasting, and a police escort with their sirens blasting, and it was coming through my microphone. This is a Rode Procaster. Oh, can you even see my mic? Oh, you actually can't see it. Yo, Crazy, thanks for the good luck. Usually you can see my mic. I guess it's just lower. The arm I use is shit. Yeah, nobody likes when like the end of people's sentences start to get cut off. Obviously, Crazy, since we're still at the beginning of the game and almost 2 hours into the stream, it hasn't been going well. Why? Why? What is going on with that? I need to just sit there and do that for like an hour. Yo, we like the opera though. I'm gonna try. How far have you gotten? Not past Gator. I've died to Gator twice, and then I've reset for bad paces, I think 3 times. It's been a tough time. So the good paces were killed at Gator. The bad paces I reset before I even got to Gator. And then I missed Frog Skip once. That was a big derp moment. Also, I was thinking about the movement to that chest for the first offense up. And I think it might help if you count to 11 instead of 10. Like, I think I count to 10 and then stop, but it would probably really be 11 when you're walking up towards the chest, because you're almost always in front of that chest on the 11th step. Yeah, you should go, if you do 9, 10, 11, you'll be right at the chest. So you start diagonaling over at 9. At 10, you go straight, and then 11, and you're at the chest. Because I was thinking about that, and I was like, we had said it was 10, but it's really not 10. It's more like 11. We actually had some decent attempts on Monday and Wednesday, so I'm not like super disappointed that we're kind of stuck here, because it's not like we've been in a big rut lately. It just seems today has been a tough day. Yeah, that's annoying. Have you reached out to him at all? Is that like kosher for eBay deals? I've only bought one thing on eBay in my entire life, and the person shipped it out like I bought it in the morning. The person shipped it out in the afternoon. So I had like a really good experience, actually. Wow, I actually lost a couple seconds between that stupid menu and running into that chair there. Because now, even if he ships it like this week, who knows with Christmas and the holidays when you'll actually get it. Yeah, I feel like I would probably, at least if it's been like a few days, I would definitely consider messaging them. No, so it's not kosher on his part. So I was wondering if messaging him is kosher, because I don't really know how eBay stuff goes most of the time. There's a 10. We need another 10. All right, cool. Did you pay for expedited shipping, or was that just part of the deal? Yeah, that could absolutely be a thing, because I deal with the people having checks mailed out a lot, and the post office is just a fucking mess right now. There's people who aren't getting paychecks like until like 4 or 5 days after they're supposed to be getting paychecks, and I'm like, I can't do anything about the mail, the post office being the post office. It still isn't too bad. It being a 5-hit kind of helped us out because it only made it like a bad 6-hit. Gotcha. Oh yeah, I probably would at least send a message and be like, hey, is this at least at the post office? Because that literally happened to me with I ordered Yakuza Like a Dragon from Best Buy because it was on sale. And like a week after it was supposed to get to my house, it wasn't there. And the USPS said it was out for delivery in Tallahassee, Florida. So I called Best Buy and they're like, oh, well, yeah, it's probably lost. So they mailed me a new Yakuza. Like literally overnight, they mailed me a new Yakuza Like a Dragon. And then the one I originally ordered came, so now I have 2 copies of it. Oh, nice. That helps out a lot. That puts us like back into a normal place. Well, I hope it wouldn't be shipped all the way from where it got shipped without getting at least scanned in one place by the USPS. It's not too unfamiliar to me in the sense that the way Earthbound moves. Obviously, there's no like fighting movement or anything, but the way you move around on the map doesn't it reminds me of Earthbound movement a lot, actually. You can only go up, down, left, right, or diagonal. Although you can use the analog if you want, and it actually works pretty well, according to people. Oh yeah, how hard it looks like, that's definitely true. How hard it looks like they're running and how slow they're actually moving. It's the worst. The movement speed is definitely a huge turnoff for the run in general, in my opinion. It's so frustrating. The walking pace is excruciating. Like, you don't need to walk, but when the NPCs walk somewhere, it's the worst. Nice. Good ATB to start and good movement on Eve's part. I'm a little far away. Nice. 16s. She gonna move. Oh, we got her. Thank God. That would have been frustrating. Nice. Good fight. That miss would have stunk because we probably would have gotten more like a 1045-ish, most likely. But we connected. We got lucky. Easy game. That was one of the easier setups for the fight. A bad start to your ATB bar and Eve moving towards the back of the screen or to the left of the screen to start makes that fight infinitely more annoying. All right, this is the kind of run where as long as we don't die to Gator, I'm totally fine with going with. Because first of all, it's on a good pace. But you know, nothing has gone catastrophically wrong. Fucking him out. Everybody just burned to death besides me, but let me keep exploring. Fine. I'm gonna have to dodge. I probably could have tanked the hit. And sped up the fight a little bit, but that's okay. I'm with you, though. If I'm in a theater and everybody for some reason burns to death besides me, I'm just gonna, you know, count my blessings and move on. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, let me jump in a hole in the ground that was created by a monster to go into the sewers. That was good, by the way. That first chest having an offense +2 makes it so we don't have to go into a completely different room to get another offense up. Saves a lot of time. So dying would be really sad. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Strangely enough, this is probably the best run of the day up to this point. And there's been some pretty good ones. Like a bug bite or something on my arm. Oh yeah, I kind of forget that like the child is a ghost. That's actually Aya's, like a ghost of Aya's twin sister who died when she was that age. I didn't want to say ghost, but I couldn't think of a better word for it. Nice, we got the dodge in. Spirit, Spectre. Yeah, that's all the same. The lady is crazy. Well, she's not crazy. I think she gets images of her sister because you can't really tell in the game ever, but Aya has 2 different colored eyes because she was in an accident and they replaced one of her eyes with her passed away sister's eye. Do fire. He's not gonna die, and I could die. We lived! We did it! We're playing the game! Woo! That was the sketchiest shit I've ever seen in my life. We could have easily died. Yeah, I know, I beat my Frank. Or Titanic Ant, probably. Frank is more like that Eve fight in the rehearsal room. Yeah, it's gonna be really good. Somewhere in the 1740 range. I don't know, like, I could have wasted a couple of seconds and not shot there and not gotten hit at all, but I don't know. I have no problems YOLOing and dying. I don't know. It's like a really bad habit of mine. I like just don't care if I die trying to get a better time. Being a baby and saving my life. But no worries, it's gonna be a good time for sure. Not in the earlier days, for sure. The only thing you're really worried about RNG-wise is your ATB starting position, and then for Gator specifically, I think a huge part of the RNG for that fight is what the Gator does to start the fight, where it moves. Makes it either really easy or kind of problematic. But yeah, there's no additional... Everything we fight in day 1 and day 2, like the first 2 splits, are exactly the same every time. But day 3, 4, and 5, you have the opportunity to get refights. The starting ATB is a big deal though overall. Trying to get like a really optimal time, because then you just start wasting seconds either deciding whether or not you're gonna dodge enemy attacks or just YOLO for it. But shocker, the game is a lot of the fights in the game are a lot easier when the ATB is in a good starting spot. Who would have thought? Because easily one of the biggest time wasting things you can do in this game is when your ATB is full, not being in a position to shoot right away. Because every time you have a full ATB bar and you're not using it, that's seconds to the next build-up that you're already adding on. But just think in that Gator fight, if I didn't dodge the second or dodge one of the shockwave attacks, I would have died in the second phase. I wouldn't probably have gung-ho YOLO'd it as much as I did at the end. Like, I knew I was going to get hit by that melee for sure. But I probably wouldn't have done that had I gone in with less damage. There was a little hesitation in that menu, but overall, that was pretty good. Nice and smooth. My favorite running animation in the entire game is this kid when he runs in just a few seconds here. Especially because, like, in this little moment, he gets mad and runs out. Look at him go. I'm so angry I could just run out of here. Takes him forever. That's one reason why I wouldn't even care if this ended up just getting remastered instead of like a remake like Final Fantasy VII, because all this game really needs is just like a few small quality of life changes and it would still be a god tier game. Sometimes it's pretty comedy. One of the things I like about this game is just when people are having conversations with each other, it's like kind of blunt. What they say, there isn't much nuance to it. It's like a real conversation between two people. It's not like RPG hidden meaning wording. Aya acts like a real person who all of a sudden has powers for literally no reason and struggles with them for most of the game. There's a lot of good variants of the "Are you winning, son?" meme. But hooray, we beat day one. Now we don't get to play the game again until the 29th minute. So sit tight. We get to jog around a bit, but we don't actually get to do anything super fun. Except run to our next dialogue mashing. I was adjusting my hat, but I have to run, so now it's kind of just hanging off of my head. I'll fix it in a second. My hair is annoying the shit out of me. Leave the hat just hanging off the back of my head for good luck. It was just resting there. It was super annoying. There's only 4 people in the building, 2 of which are me and Daniel, but we still have to sign into the book. I didn't really start wearing a hat until, like, wearing hats and stuff until probably college, like, regularly wearing it. Yeah, I feel you. I've been wearing hats a lot since college, and I have a lot of hair. Luckily, not many people have actually balded in my family. But also, nobody in my family has hair like I do. It's actually getting kind of dark. I guess it is 3 o'clock already. That's pretty wild. Got enough hair to go around. It's a wig. Could you imagine? Just thinking, oh, my hair is a wig. I would, if I had to wear a wig, I would definitely get a cooler wig. Something colorful. Or a color. Rainbow hair. We're driving at the speed of light. Don't you worry about it. Daniel has his high speed pursuit training, so he just does it at all times to stay fresh. Yeah, Daniel's like one of the slowest moving NPCs in this game because he's always walking. There's only like a few instances that Daniel actually runs, so it's pretty funny that when he's driving at 500 miles an hour, and then when he's not driving, he's moving at a snail's pace. My favorite part about that is, too, is it's supposed to be the streets of New York City. Like, there is not a single chance that you would be able to go that fast at any point in the middle of New York City. Accidentally backed out of the menu in the middle of it by accident. Accidentally by accident. Actually, I really don't know. If you're going based on potential, Luco probably has the best potential to just pop off in a run. But Heiko has definitely been more consistent throughout the entire tourney. So if I had to bet on somebody, I honestly would bet on Heiko. Just for consistency of a best of 3. If I had to make a guess in any single race, it would probably be Uko. But Uko's also grinding a lot lately, which isn't good for anyone who wants to race them. The last thing I would ever want is a practiced Uko. Yeah, for sure. But in that same sense, Heiko has at least put up 108s in those races, so it's not like he just kind of snuck by. It would have been hard to beat him regardless of RNG. Yeah, I need Heiko's voodoo powers for my races. Didn't get a medicine there. We could get a medicine in some of the other fights later on. But I'm gonna go with a fellow underdog and say Heiko is gonna win. Although Heiko has put up better times in the Super Series than I have, just overall. Honestly, in the end, I just hope that both runners don't get pummeled with, like, the worst RNG possible. I just want them to both be able to race and not be out of it in Onet like most of the other ones have been. Yeah, that's true too. Because that's one of the things that hurt Hunter in his race, is he took a risk on Ant and got killed because of it. And then the other ones were bad luck, but Hunter's really good, so sometimes he'll take risks that other people probably wouldn't. Oh shit, hope you get there, man. Thanks for the good luck. This is gonna be a little awkward for the last one. Move towards me. Yeah, actually, that might not be the worst. I'm still gonna get hit by him. That's annoying. I heard about this game when I was a kid, but I didn't actually play it until I was 15. I was a big Resident Evil kid. Like, I played that a lot when I was younger. And then just, I had heard about this one, but I wasn't super into RPG games yet. But when I hit middle school, that's when I, like, really got into playing RPGs. And I went back and played this. It's really a lot of fun once you get into it as well. That was a horrible menu. I derped real hard. I forget too, like when I was a kid, I read about it in a magazine to date myself. And the images were like creepy. But I also, so like I liked Resident Evil a lot when I was a kid, but I never owned any of the original ones. I always played them with a friend. The first Resident Evil that I owned for myself was Resident Evil 4 on GameCube. So the original 3 I had played with a friend in the neighborhood that I grew up in. RE2 on N64 was cool because it had its own randomizer mode built like right into it. 3's great. 3's really fun. 2 is iconic. I think they're all kind of iconic. Nemesis is a iconic monster from 3. 4 is obviously people's favorite. The funny thing about, well, and the remake of 1, like when they remade it for GameCube and thus ported it to every console known to man, it's actually really amazing. It's one of the best remade video games in my opinion, because all they did was take what was there and just add to it and enhance the graphics and add mechanics and things. So if you were going to play any of them, I would say the remake of the first game is probably the best place to start. Hillbilly World? What's Hillbilly World? Oh. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? I liked 7 a lot. I liked the first half of 7 a lot more than I did the second half to the end, but such is new gaming. It felt like the end of 7 was just kind of not finished. Or fully realized, at least. I'm pretty excited for 8, I won't lie. I'm just kind of a Resident Evil fanboy. So I'll play anything that they come out with. And I didn't even think Resident Evil 3 Remake was that bad. It's just, like, incomplete. But the characters they developed were actually really interesting and cool. The game's just super short and unrealized as well. The one combo with Zero, the one is good. I never really liked Resident Evil 0. I didn't like the dual person thing you were doing. Or they made you do, just preference-wise. I'm gonna get fucked here. Oh my god, I'm gonna get fucked again. Dude, they're pincering me. I can't move. Oh no, why did I shoot them both at the same time? Jeez, dude! I literally almost died. I have to use my medicine. I'll fucking die. That's gonna be scary for after the Eve fight when I have 0 medicine. I'm gonna have to pray that Worms is amazing, and then I'm gonna have to play Eve as slow as humanly possible. I'm gonna have to let this time save carry me. I'm hoping. Oh gosh. So that fight went pretty well for how bad the ATB was to start. Oh, this is bad too. Just gotta shoot and hope. It's fine. We were always gonna get hit a lot. At least they're dead. I have to heal now before the next fight because I need to be able to build the PE back up. Hopefully this fight doesn't go terribly because I need to be able to heal to full or else we're going to be in trouble because we're not getting any medicines for the rest of the fight here, the rest of the time. God, that crow fight, that was probably one of the worst crow fights there I've had ever. I got absolutely destroyed. Nice, good thing that died. Always good. Almost a perfect fight. Hey, good ATV. Ooh, we got both shots off and they were both crits. Just need one. Oh, we didn't get the crit. Okay. It's okay. Primus is wasting points in peak gaming hours. Oh, you suck. Dang, that was gonna be a really good fight. We just didn't get enough crits on the last one. No damage, though, is absolutely clutch for not having any extra medicines right now. Yeah, the first day was really good. And that was actually a really good fight on top of it. We had some weirdness, but no damage is huge because I didn't have any medicines. So we can actually YOLO, not YOLO, but we could play this Eve fight the way I normally would. But yeah, that was really decent. I'm like the champion of getting like a 2 minute 20 second worm fight. So we don't have to play it quite as safe right away. Nice, big miss. She's not gonna die here. Which is fine, because we just don't want her to go up into the air again. She's dead. Fly up. Slow and steady PBs by 7 seconds. I think I've had 2 PBs against these splits by like 7 or 8 seconds. Not bad though, not bad. It was unfortunate damage rolls. We couldn't get more crits, but she didn't fly up at all, so that kept it from being a truly slow fight. Well, we've got another good pace run on our hands, and at least we have the revive, and hopefully Shiva won't kill us. Ooh, I just got the coloring for the emotes. They look hype as hell. I don't have time to answer, though. So now that we've played the game for about 20 minutes, not even, now we have to mash text for about 7. The beginning of this game kind of sucks. And by kind of, it does. Ba 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 bum ba da ba 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 ba. I do have one thing I'd like to ask about the emote coloring. But you know, it's always scary when you're on a good pace like this, because I was just on a good pace like this, so how many times is the game actually going to let me continue to run with the Uzi when we have a time like this? Dang, I shouldn't have started typing because I don't have time to finish it. Uh-oh. What do you got for me? Shiva crit for 73 damage? Next chance I get, we're doing it. I hate it, but I love it. Also, if you, just as a general FYI, if you feel like if you want to change any of the ones that have already been changed, you can do that. I'm not gonna, my only rule of thumb is I won't change them I won't change them twice in one stream. Because once I added change the splits name channel points, everybody went ham. M10 heart makes me so sad to look at every time, so kudos. Kudos to that one. And now Shiva crit for 73 damage is also gonna make me sad. So this should be pretty good. What was that? 49.46. So a minute. Wait, how is this gonna gold? Is that possible? No. It's gonna be like a 51.10 or something like that. Low 51. I don't think it's gonna be sub 51. I did bad math in my head there. So overall, we probably lost some time because we grabbed the revive. And I didn't in my PB. But I mean, this isn't something to be sad about. See, this is good now because it's not as good as the other run. Keep the superstition alive. $51.09, solid. Since I most likely won't, well, I'm not gonna jinx myself. Since I can't change the split name, I'll just change it after this run and leave it for a while. I'm sure nobody's gonna actually even change it for a while either. I say that now, but because your name's actually Mimi and makes me feel bad, so people won't want to change it. Boop 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 ba-doop boop ba-doop boop. Yeah, this game is just social commentary, really. Man, that was pretty good. That might have been my best menu there ever. It was very clean. Oh, you want to know what I didn't do, though? Oh, I did do that. I doubted myself. I did equip the gun, so it was a good menu. It was good. Our door boss. Nailed it. Oh, I got tripped up on the mashing there. My finger slipped off. I wish I could mash text left-handed. Yo, Zero, thanks for the good luck. Sorry, I put my head down. I'm trying to answer. I had somebody make 2 emotes for me, and I had them, well, I wanted to answer them while I had a chance. Until Clamp gets here, there's not a lot of mashing consecutively, so you can get away with mashing with one hand here. The gang, they're here. Suiko memers in my chat. There's more consecutive mashing once Clamp gets in here. Who's supposed to be evacuated, but they don't seem to really care that he's still here. The only thing about not being on as good of a pace as the one or the run on Wednesday is I'm gonna need better time save from day 4 or day 3 here. The pace we were on, we kind of got away with not needing. Yay, no clam skip. We might not be cursed. We didn't need as much. We didn't need any time save, honestly, from day 3. Obviously, we want it whenever we can get it, but we didn't need it. Now we kind of do. Because only saving 14 seconds till after day 3 is gonna put me. So what is that? 35? Yeah, 35. That puts me about like 25 seconds behind world record, which isn't really that big of a deal at all. We just need to actually save time against my times in day 4, 5. But the world record day 3 was pretty much perfect, aside from maybe like a less than ideal spider fight, but it was still a good fight. The homies are in chat. The homies. Meta gives us this charm that's absolutely worthless, and we will put it in storage right now. Well, once we get in there. Always kind of nice when that dogman doesn't actually get to attack. Because he can do a move that puts your defense down, and then everything that touches you does a shitload more damage. The intervention kill your need to kill. So nice skip there. That's one of the fights we get a refight for. Skipping it is ideal. These fights don't offer up much in the grand scheme of the run. As far as experience requirements. And the only experience requirement that we have throughout the entire run is that at the end of the day at the end of day 5, we want to be level 33. Nice, just go in on that guy. Nice, 2 med 1s. Hell yeah, we don't have any junk. It is possible to win that fight in 1 turn if you have enough crits. Or like if you hit 1 crit on the bird and then a crit in a regular shot, maybe? I think it might take 2 crits to kill the rat. I don't actually remember. But I know you can win the fight in a single turn. If you have lucky aiming. The thing with the gun we're using right now is it has random targeting. But at the... not being able to... Nice, we skipped both fights. This is it. This is it. This is good. we're on for time save. The thing about the random targeting is we can't choose our targets, but the gun has a random chance to shoot an extra bullet every turn at no damage drop off. Yeah, I don't know if I can actually even play tonight. This next fight's probably the hardest regular fight for the day with the 3 spiders here. I was a little unlucky that she decided to... Nice, okay. That was kind of a clutch turn. That was actually a decent fight. I want to conserve medicine. At least the med 2s. So what was that? 1, 2, a 3-turn spider fight? That's actually really good. So for the stuff you guys do manipulation early game, would that still work in the non-108 route? Because you don't really recruit anybody before, like kobolds still in 108, do you? You don't really recruit people until until after you have your castle. Or like recruit in the sense of going out of your way. That's cool, because yeah, I saw your guys' Odessa times are way ahead of mine now. Although I hate my PB's Odessa time because it's not manipped and it has a really good speed. So it's hard to beat even with manipulating. Wow, this is literally the slowest fucking thing ever. Die. Oh, that's not what we want. That's funny. I never actually got the first one down, so I'll just start learning the new one. Well, at the time when you had your, well, I think even compared to your actual non-one, just any percent glitchless Odessa time, I think my Odessa time is comparable to it, and that's just in pure luck of running without it being manipped. We do have a revive. Oh. Well, we would have died. Uh-oh. My man's missed. Oh, gosh. That's not what you want to see. You don't want to see... You don't want to see this. We don't want to see healing. We're still going. Classic Shiva. Heals. God damn it, man. This sucks. She's just healing literally all of the damage I'm doing. God. Wow. Dude, this fight's terrible. But we're through. That's why we got the revive. Just imagine. This will still be a pretty okay time, even with a shitty dogfight. It should have been a lot better if Shiva maybe didn't heal for 2 turns. But in that same regard, I could have just, you know, died. So I don't know. It's a mixed bag. We're still getting most of the save we wanted. Or not most of it, but we're getting a big chunk. Well, glad you didn't have to rush. I just think it makes more sense to keep grabbing that revive. Not grabbing the revive in the park is just like a full YOLO nonsense time save that you don't really, isn't really required. It's just like trivial and stupid. Because the run would be dead if I didn't have it. if we had a normal Shiva fight, one that wasn't quite as bad as that one, we probably would have had a good shot at golding the day. Goddamn son. Why you gotta mess me up like that? All right, well, now we're getting to the 50-50 coin flip of whether the run's dead or not. It's in about 8 minutes, maybe less. I don't know the actual benchmark anymore. But it's coming right up. M10 or micro Uzi. And if we get the M10, it's a little worse than department store because at least you have a chance to... You can just get fucked and die. But in this game, we get our next gun in the next day out of a chest. The chest has a 50-50 chance to give you one gun or the other. And if I get the M10, the run's dead. If I get a micro Uzi, I get to keep playing. So in a way, it feels a little shittier than department store, but it's not quite as far in. Yeah, it sucks. You can get a 241. Theoretically, with the other gun, you could get a 240. It's about 2 minutes slower if you have one gun over the other. So unless you're going for unless you're going for sub 240, there's no real reason to not continue M10 runs. Maybe 241. If you're going for sub 241, you probably want the Uzi. It would just make life so much easier. But unless you're at a 241, there's no reason to not continue M10 runs. That is, unless you have a micro Uzi split at the end of your game and it's literally unbeatable, then yeah, you'll probably need to get Uzis to compete. I find that so funny that we saved 16 seconds still dying to Shiva. That's Parasite Eve in a nutshell. We were on a really good pace. Like if it was like I said, if it was a normal Shiva fight, even in any sense of that word, we would have probably golded the split. I think she healed 4 times, which is just shit. I think we did get a 73 crit for a death too. So Primus got his split wish, it's just not on the screen. Are you a prophet, or does this just happen literally every time we play the game? Yeah, we'll let you be both. I'm good with both. Dude, it literally happens to me every run. That's why it just makes no sense for me to not grab the revive anymore. It was a short experiment, but I think overall it proved not super worth it right now. It can absolutely be done, but it's not the time save I think it is. Seeing as I grabbed the revive and still ahead of the split. Ooh. Oh, you aren't dead, huh? Hello? Do you see that mashing? This didn't work. It's like bank, 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 bank. It's so slow. Hello? Controller? Are you there? Now, I am a little worried about our inventory, only because I got a bunch of medicines, and I didn't really use any, and Shiva just died. Sick reload. Cure P, there's one. So we pick that up. We also want to be just semi-conscious of the curative items we get. Bummer. We don't have an upgraded gun for this fight, so it's actually kind of slow still. But there's 2 more medicines. But now we're on our way to see what gun we get. We are either going to get an M10 or a micro Uzi. The micro Uzi is a yay and the M10 is a no, and we have to reset. Micro Uzi! We get to keep playing! Woo! Yeah! Alright, that was cool. So we put all 3 into the one, and then all 3 into the other. Die, you fuckboy! Ah! I hate this guy so much. This fight is so slow. Okay. I think you always get a Cure M from that. You might be able to get ammo or something. Where is it? So we already got 1 refight though, not off to the best start. I'm pretty sure I got 2 in my PB. And that was a really slow fight with the mixed man. That was probably like 2 rounds longer than we would hope. Why did you spin around like that? We were at the button. And she just like 360 no scope. Yeah, we got the micro Uzi, so the run just didn't die straight up from getting the wrong gun. Up a bit. save a little bit of damage if we can. There's another Cure P. So yeah, run's still looking good. It's the next big thing is when we run back out of the 3 rooms we're about to walk through is how many of these fights we get again. Nerdy fight, you friggin' missed. So we still doing just fine. Get out of here, old lady. Go on, get. Where do they even send her? Are there police outside, like, waiting? They're just like, get out of here, old lady. You go do your old lady stuff. Let me through. Don't kill the shield ones. Yeah. So, as you can see, if the fly can't ever get to you, it can't ever attack you. And that's kind of a good thing. Not that his attacks are super hard to dodge or anything like that, but, you know. It just makes the fight a little more free. All you ever do is stand still and shoot anyway. Might as well make it easier on yourself, if you can. The only thing is trying to split the gap like that, sometimes the 2 just close immediately, and you can't get through. And then you're stuck on them, and you get slowed, like, almost immediately. But yeah, if you can get there, it's actually pretty nice to not have to shoot anything. So like I said, this room and the previous 2 rooms we have to run through again. And any room you run through that had a fight in it already, you have a like 50-50 shot at getting another fight. And that'll be our ultimate decider of what kind of life we're living right now. Hopefully we get none, but you never know. Getting all of them, honestly, would be close to killing the run. Skipping that fight. Nice, okay. Oh, it's not the worst thing in the world if we get this one. Nice, actually that's pretty good. We can live with that. You want to hope that it maximizes the number of shots, but you also, I think bursting down single enemies is good in a lot of fights. Getting rid of things that can just cause problems is always good. So one of the things with the random targeting as well is if... I need to check my health real quick. Yeah. If you... So if the random targeting picks one enemy, and you happen to kill that enemy on the first shot, the other 2 don't get fired. It doesn't, like, reprioritize targets at all. But ultimately, because it is random, you don't have much control over the targeting at all. You're just kind of hoping you do enough damage to kill shit. I'm so bad at this room. I always get confused on where I'm going. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's pretty good so far. We're on an okay pace. This section coming up here, we have to fight 3 fights in a row that have mixed men that can shoot those bouncing balls around the room. These fights are a huge determinant of also how this day will go. So I like to start this fight with an energy shot on the mixed man himself. So this will put him in one-shot territory. And hopefully our next random shot will kill him before he releases a ball into the room. Hell yeah. So that's exactly how it's supposed to work. you're welcome. So there's a lot of positives to the random targeting, at least for the run, and then there's probably more drawbacks than positives, but that's also how it worked in general as well. Like when we have the M16 in the park, if you shoot something with both shots and it's only one shot, you're not going to shoot that second shot at anything. That's just how the game works in general. Bank shot. Asshole, did you see that shit? It's definitely more interesting. Just a single cure. Alright, yeah, that's no good. After we do these 3 fights, we're gonna have to drop all of our curative items. Because we don't need them, ever. I like to wedge myself kind of here. Because the Dogman kind of works in the same way. If he can't get near you, he won't attack you. So that was unfortunate targeting, because even though that bouncing ball on the front of the mixed man isn't going around the room, it can still be targeted. So every shot that goes into those is a wasted shot. I'm hoping we pick up this junk. Okay, we did. Because if your inventory's full, you can't pick up this random junk, and then you have to keep doing the dialogue. Shoot, we're gonna have to I didn't do everything. We're gonna have to go back in the menu, reload, and heal. No big deal. That's all we're gonna do. Since we've only had one refight overall, we're not gonna have haste for this fight. Which isn't a big deal at all. I don't even use haste even if I have it. Unless I get slowed in the beginning. You can get slowed, but... which is a possibility, but we won't have it either way. So this has good potential. We skipped the fights. The mixed men fights weren't terrible in my mind. We had a couple like empty turns, I guess you could call them, where we shot the ball on the front of the mixed man instead of the mixed man itself. But overall, it wasn't as bad as it could have gone. This boss fight's generally not too hard. Just kind of depends on how it plays out in the very beginning here. So if the boss moves towards the left or down on the screen, that's bad. That might also be bad. Nah, okay. Because if the boss is far enough away, it does this web attack similar to the other regular spiders that slows you in place and slows your ATB. So that should be the end of that phase. Always want to start this phase off by running to the right, because it attacks with a melee every single time to start. Easy dodge, easy life. Dead? Not quite. Dead? Actually dead. Die! You're just sitting around. Pretty good. I actually don't have a good indicator of where the fight should end, but we should be fine. Can day 5 be really bad? Every time in a row? That's where we're at. We still got a little bit left of this day, obviously, though, because I mean, we're not saving 4 minutes here. 5 the next day. Really fucking hurt. Day 5 is the longest split of the game, and it's the most RNG heavy split of the game. Most of the refights we can encounter over the entire course of this run is during this day. There's with the micro Uzi, one of the benefits of having it is we can go out of our way to get a gun and add a quick draw perk to it, which gives us an 80% chance to start every fight with a full ATB bar. So, I mean, that means there's a 20% chance where it doesn't. So every time that doesn't proc, it actually hurts us. Because we have to go out of our way to get it. We have to lose about 30 seconds to go get it. As opposed to having the M10. But the ideal situation is that you make up for it and then some by having it. I got the very first refight. Hello, phone? Sorry. Nice, he died. So yeah, that should be pretty good. Or it should be okay, at least. I don't know. We didn't get too many curative items. We didn't get to drop. I did scuff that menu a little bit. I had to go back into it. The menu, probably with the Uzi, was a little slow. So, look at the time we're losing. I'll never, I don't know if I'll ever match that gold again. Literally ever. I only got one refight in the entire day. And we saved 0 time. I believe this is still technically, it's still world record pace. It must have been almost perfect. Yeah. And because I mean, what else can I do? That's where I get confused. Like, I don't know what else to do. Like, I don't know what else I could have done. Like, were the mixed men fights just that good that they're unbeatable? Like, so there's our quick draw. In effect. Yeah, it must have went straight after them. I can't imagine, I can't think of what else could have happened. I'm gonna have to try and find it. I found it the gold the other day. To see what happened. Why isn't that one thing moving? Why is he just standing here? I mean, I'm okay with it. I like to reload for the bat fight coming up. The next fight we have is one of the hardest in the game, if not the hardest regular encounter in the game. That we are forced to fight every time. There is one in the sewer. I think I had this spiel almost every single time I do the run, but there is a fight in the sewer that we could get that we don't want to see that is technically probably more difficult than this one. Although 3 bats versus 2 bats and 2 snakes, probably splitting hairs. Nice, that one needed to attack. Good fight. We had good targeting there. We killed the first one we killed was the next one to attack. Oh, frog, let's go. So this could either be 11s. What was the damage there? Frog champ. Let's go. This is the screen that could have that fight. So we skipped that. Amazing. Sucks. Sucks it's 2 bats too. Still pretty decent overall. Yeah, all the fights were actually pretty clean overall. We still have one more fight with a bat, but we do have 2 Cure Ds still, which isn't a problem. Why is that lag? Yeah, why? Exactly. It's just so friggin' slow. Small break here, but it's time to dial it in, everybody, because we gotta really focus for this centipede boss. Ugh. Yeah, graphics overall, they're pretty good for the time, and I think they still hold up pretty well today. At least in the cutscenes. But yeah, certainly graphics and stuff have come a long way. And I have to pee. That's fair. I wonder if that's up high enough. Nice. So if you go up far enough on that screen, you can actually skip a screen transition, and we did. Oh no. Oh, he fucking. Oh, wait, he did. Wait, he's not dead? Huh? What? I've never seen that take 3 turns before. All right, let's go. Let's go, let's go. One of the hardest boss fights in the game. Please don't kill me. Oh, I should have hasted. That's okay. We'll haste on this turn. Get this big dummy, for the love of God, I hope so. One more regular turn. Nice shooting. This is really good time-wise. We're definitely ahead of world record. We're either ahead of it or right on pace with it. So it's, I gotta do my best. So sorry if the amount I pay attention to chat diminishes for the rest of the run. All good, coach. I gotta just be on top of it. I can't be doing silly shit the whole time. So I'm gonna do my absolute best. This is by far the best run I've ever had. Nice, skip that fight. It's always really annoying. Well, you've been here for half of it so far, so... And it's been pretty good, so, you know. Wow. For the love of God, make my heart beat faster, Primus. No, we can't ban him. He's the sensei. I like how we have to run to him, then she runs back. Nice miss. Oh, get out of here. No fun allowed. This is a no fun only stream. Have any fun and see how far it gets you. Get cozy. Our next big thing to worry about is how many refights we end up getting and what fights they are and all sorts of cool stuff. Boom, boom, biddly bum bum, ba dooby da bum bum bum. I'm just kidding, by the way. Anybody can have fun. Obviously, it's a good museum. Look at this. This is great. Oh, they kept me in there? Okay, I only got hit by one of them. That's good. Serious run, no fun. Skip that fight there, not too bad. That'd be fun, copy pasta, just posting serious fun, or serious run, no fun, over and over again. And I definitely would hate it if everyone did it. Ah, he still got me. He's got such a long head. Don't anyone take that out of context. So this is a faster variant than the fight that's normally here, but at some point we got to start worrying about XP and what we're getting, but not just yet. There's still plenty of fights to happen. Waste your points! Do it. Sacrifice your points to the PE gods. That's what I should change instead of waste your points. Sacrifice your points to the RNG gods or something. Alright, we need to not get blinded. That's one of my biggest fucking problems in this game. Oh, that was stupid. I got hit by residuals. Everybody big flexing in chat, wasting all of their hard-earned channel points. Oh my god, get wrecked. I didn't think it was gonna die there. Yo, what's up, Cyanide? I have to pee so bad. Yeah, these pterodactyls are absolutely getting clapped. The 2-turn pterodactyl fights. You know, just hop down a ledge on a museum. I think pterodactyls give the most experience of any enemy in the museum. This could have been a pterodactyl, but it's 2 of these guys. Stop it. Oh my god, 105. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I like to get rid of my med 2s there to heal if I have any left. So we're probably gonna bait out like a... Oh, he didn't die. Okay, he did. We're gonna bait out like a poison attack from him when he's really far... Ah, he still got us. Oh, he got us twice with it. Bummer. Oh, what? Get out of here with your fucking tongues. Oh, dude, this is such a shit encounter. Oh, bummer. This version of the fight scares me a little less. We could still get slowed, which would be unfun. That guy's kind of stuck, which is not the worst thing in the world. Oh my god, I'm stuck. I knew I was stuck right away, but I moved, but I didn't move enough. There's 2 refights on the way back. I'm almost wondering if we like need one of the the bigger one. We can get a refight in the room with the 2 green dinosaurs that we had. That one's not super useful. But the one in the big long hallway room, although the fight's super annoying, if it's the pterodactyl, would be a lot of experience for us. So I'm not sure where we're quite at. We've had some variations in the fights that normally happen. So I'm not positive, but I feel like we're low in experience. I always like skipping this fight just because the room sucks, but you never know. Well, don't have to wonder anymore. And it's the same fucking fight again. Don't have enough for that. Oh gosh. Level 30. Skip that fight. That's a good fight to skip, I think. Those armadillos got clapped, though. That fight's really annoying, especially with 3 armadillos, and I think we did pretty well with both of them. I think it's just something you have to do it. You can either energy shot one, which I think is pretty good too, because it'll if you're at full AT, especially on the way back, you'll insta wipe one of them. But I like saving my energy shots for the fights that fight is in between. So I think hasting in general is just better. All right. We're almost at the bosses. I have to pee worse than I've ever had to pee during a run of my life. But do not worry, I will not pee my epic gaming chair. Although I really want to. I'm just kidding, I won't. I'm an adult, I'll hold it. I always usually have to go pee at this point. Piss your pants, strats. I almost always have to pee at this point, especially this long into the stream. Because generally, the flow is I'll get more runs farther out than I did at the beginning. So I'll have a bathroom break earlier in the stream, but I didn't really have to go at the beginning, and now all of the coffee is coming back to me. I think that might be a little low. I actually don't. Well, we're still gonna make it, but as far as the right, like the optimal line. So we already had. We didn't have a refight in there yet, but we have to run through it one more time, so we could still get it. It's the only room in the game that I think we passed through 3 times. Interesting fact. This boss is pretty scary, because it has a combo of attacks that can hit us for well over the amount of health we have. So hopefully that doesn't happen. We'll start with an energy shot, because after we get through, it has 2 phases, one with the faceplate and one without. We just want to get through the faceplate phase as quickly as possible. Faceplate's gone. Pretty good fight. Pretty good fight. MLG dodges, brah! I usually don't haste there, and I just, like, I don't know, I felt like I needed to try and dodge better, so I went for the haste. Don't die. Oh gosh. I sure hope so, my guy. I really fucking hope so. No, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to... We're running away because he's gonna do his melee. Oh shit, he's doing the foot attack?
This is the weirdest attacks I've ever seen from this guy in my whole life. Hell yeah. Oh, we're at the perfect amount of health. Or experience. Right? Okay. Something about the T-Rex fight felt really off to me, but we're, like, as far as speed-wise, but it might have just been the weird attacks he was doing. He's doing such weird shit. So we actually don't need any of these refights, so this is just time loss. But that's okay. It's a coin flip. We hit it once, failed once. This one would have been nice. Got him. Oh, I thought I would get both of them. That sucks. I don't know where I'm at, and honestly, I don't want to know at this point. I just want to finish the run out and see where we get. I don't know how well those... I think the Triceratops boss fight went well, but I feel like getting both of those refights is going to hurt in the long run. We did pretty well in the fights themselves. They didn't drag out at all. All right, I absolutely need to pee on this cutscene. I, like, literally am not going to make it. So I'll be right back as soon as it starts. It's not this one, it's the next one. I don't think I'm a minute behind. So I think you're memeing. But I also don't think I'm a minute ahead. That would be insane. Especially with those refights. Ugh, if we didn't get those refights, I am gonna be so sad when that's the reason. I appreciate it, dude. Thanks for sticking around. All right, be right back. I have to pee so bad. We used skip hand watching and skip flushing strats. Judge me. Optimal time save, bro. Ah, man, my legs were like absolute jello. I've been so tense for the last like hour of this run. But now we have like literally like 10 minutes of mashing. It's less at this point, but Chrono, I'm not gonna dignify that with an answer. But so where did you get the offense +2? Oh shit, I have an offense +2 in my inventory. It doesn't matter. Probably got it from Centipede. I definitely missed it. I never look for dignity. Imagine speed running and having dignity. It's not gonna matter overall anyway. Like the amount of damage it'll do. It's not gonna be significant. But for real, I don't want to know anything about paces, anything. Just want to finish the run out. I know I'm at least on PB pace. At the very, very least. And that's where I'll live. I'll live and die in that headspace. But I appreciate you guys hanging around, even though I'm not really chatting to you. After this very long cutscene, we have like the hardest bosses left. We have the I should have checked how many med 4s I have. I think I have 3 if I remember correctly. But we probably have the hardest remaining boss fight. Not that Ultimate Being isn't hard, but Eve at the end of this cutscene is probably more difficult than Ultimate Being is overall. My girlfriend's calling me, and I am not answering. Check the stream! Ignore GF strats. We're not flushing. We didn't wash our hands. I'm fucking scummy. It's the correct play, Zero. Thank you. She'll understand. Yeah, who needs a girlfriend when I can have my soul ripped out by the speed run? I think I don't know if I told her I started streaming, so it's not really her fault. Because I'm supposed to go, she's at her parents', I'm supposed to meet her there for dinner. Yeah, Zero has his girlfriend in the basement, so that's, you know where his head's at. The police are still looking. Oh no. Oh no. That is funny. That's fair, honestly. I'm wearing Suikoden 2 shirt. You can't see it because of the peepos. And my posture. Stretch my legs out a little bit while I'm waiting. Deuces. Almost time. Almost time. To my back. Ugh. Tired. This has been exhausting. Yeah, I did. Lost like 2 seconds, I think, or maybe a second and a half. Maybe not even that much, but yeah, I do remember. The beginning of the game was actually really rough until... Actually, I think it was just the first Eve fight, but anyway. Boss fight. Bear with me. We gotta nail this. This is important. It's okay. Nice. Good turn. Good fight. Good fucking fight. I don't know if the slight mismenuings with haste are gonna hurt me overall, but only a seconds, if anything. All right, this phase is kind of hit or miss. For being optimal or not. She has a skill where she flies up into the air like this. We just don't want to see it. It wastes a lot of time. Nice, she's nice and close too. She's definitely gonna die after this attack. Liberate. Just wasn't enough. Wasn't freaking enough. Welcome back, sir. We actually had a pretty decent fight here. I'm very happy with it. Yeah, audience strats. Dude, I'm all sweaty too. Imagine. Let's go. Let's go! I might fucking die of a heart attack before the run's over. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, man, I have never been, ever been this nervous during, like, anything in my life. Ah, man. We just gotta do what we gotta do, man. That's all we got. Just gotta do the thing. These fights aren't hard, they could just be dicks. It's like the SATs, but more important. I was actually really good at the SATs. Waste the points. Waste them in the name of honor. Glory. YOLO responsibly. You got it. Nice, good phase one. I don't know what it is, but if you can get him to not do the first pulse attack, the second one only, like, almost only ever does 60 damage. Hit him again. Chat. 3. Come on. He's not. Oh, let's fucking go. Come on. Shit, he's still moving. Shit. We needed one more. Wow, we really underdamaged. I guess I didn't get as many crits as I was in the previous 2 attempts where it actually ended. Because we hit him 4 times and he still didn't die. And then I shot him 5 times? That's crazy. Do it. Ah, man, he flew. I don't know the actual odds, but it's pretty funny looking. This is gonna suck if he doesn't die. He's showing us his ass. Good. We were like a little damage short. I figured I was full already and to just go for it. Alright, so phase 1, we actually switch our gun. Nah, we usually don't have it anyway. It might, I don't know. I don't think it would have helped, to be quite honest. That's right. I'm mashing my fucking life away. Oh, God. Let's fucking go. We just have to get through this. Bear with me. I'm gonna ignore chat. Let's go!